So, it's true.
Are you guys mics on? Mics on?
Yeah, our mics are on. Hello and welcome to today's Apache News live stream. I am Tyler Barra and I'm joined with
Shashank, Biju, and today we're covering the girls CIF Southern Section matchup at Arcadia versus the Glendale girls varsity water polo team.
Shashank. Coming off a 2-game win from last season, how do you expect us to get a third W today?
I believe both teams have changed drastically over the past year, especially with seniors leaving on both sides. However, I believe this Arcadia team is just as good, if not better, than the previous year, especially with the recent addition of Carrie. Tyler, why don't you tell us a bit more about Carrie?
She's just coming back from a 3-month concussion protocol, and she's thrilled to be playing in her second game today. Shashank, how else do you? What other key factors will lead to a win for the Arcadia Apaches?
So Arcadia is a faster team, and if they utilize that speed, that'll definitely be helpful towards a win and setting up some early goals. Furthermore, they need to work together as a team and cover each other when on offense and on defense. And finally, they need to control the tempo of the game and make sure Glendale isn't pushing them around. So Tyler, why don't you take us into the starting lineup for the Lady Apaches?
Starting in goal today is 1A Liv Hernandez, and the field players are Catherine Kakelian, number 5, number 12 Sammy Verman, 11 Carrie Gomez, 16 Ali Cicero, 17 Christine Chua, and 19 Cassandra O'Connor. And the team captains are Ali Cicero and Cassandra O'Connor.
And for the Glendale girls varsity team, the starters include number 10 Nicole Advision, number 4 Demi Brady, number 8 Marissa Briones, number 16 Bernice Dornia, number 7 Jamie Fritz, number 21 Ashley Hernandez, number 15 Sarah Minuklin, and their captains are number 16 Bernice Dornia and number 7 Jamie Fritz. And
now stay tuned for the beginning of the game.
you guys are doing a good job of that. So, it's not right in front of you. Defense, we're all coming down to the middle. We're not guarding outside the 7-meter, right? We're helping middle. Make sense? Coming down, making sure that you're in front of the middle. On offense, awareness, always looking for the player. Whenever you get the ball, don't just put your feet down and start swimming. Counters always like look up ahead to make sure that there's not an open player that you're not taking advantage of. Okay? This is this game is in our hands. 100%. Yes, it would. How should we do that? Would be possible. Yes. Yeah. We got this, guys. So let's start with Virginia, we're starting to talk to you.
What's this? What happened?
Okay, so Ashley, I'm going to have you.
Like from the lane line, you start like this, you hold it like hold it. No. You're just gonna stand here? Hi, Sam.
Hello.
How's life?
Good.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? Someone take one.
Alright. Is that Lauren's dad?
And the game is about to begin. Both teams have lined up, and the ref will soon drop the ball in, starting the game. So Tyler, can you explain to us how the game begins? And
So right now, the two teams line up from each side, and they sprint to the center to see who gets the ball first. And the team that gets the ball first starts off with the first possession.
so right now the ball's with Cassandra O'Connor, one of the captains, and she's on a quick sprint.
She
to
just
his
drew
goal.
a foul, so she's about to pass to Christine, and she. I can't see anything. I can't see anything.
And it looks like Glendale has recovered the ball. That's pretty good defense by Glendale, but Arcadia did get the ball in a dangerous position and had the chance to score.
Starting the ball at the 2 position, Glendale is looking for an opportunity, but it seems that the Arcadia is playing a great defense right now and denying all passes.
So Tyler, who do you think some key players on this starting lineup would be, and why?
Some main scorers on the team are Carrie and Christine, Ali and Cassandra.
And
Shashank, who are the main players on defense?
So I think the main players on defense include Carrie and Ali. Both of them are really strong defenders. Right now, Arcadia got the ball back from a turnover, and they're moving it around the top.
Carrie takes a quick shot for an easy goal to the 2 posts.
And Arcadia takes the lead, and it's 1-0 to Arcadia. So after every goal, the ball will reset at the center of the pool, where the team that just got scored on will receive possession of the ball and attempt to score.
Right now, Arcadia has trapped the ball on the weak side without set, and they make it a quick defensive recovery with number 5 being up on an offensive counter.
These kind of quick breaks are exactly the kind of things Arcadia needs to take advantage of if they want to keep increasing the score and staying in the lead. And quickly into the game, you can already see Arcadia's speed and the advantage it's given them.
Right now, they are playing a zoning defense with what is that? One and set guard.
So Tyler, can you explain to us what set guard is?
Set guard is the person who guards the middle position and denies the ball from being entered into the goal.
So right now, Carrie Gamez is playing a set guard, and she allowed the other team to draw a foul.
Draw a foul from outside the 5, which is a very hard spot to score from. Right now, Catherine Kakalian has the ball at the 1 spot, is looking for an open pass. She passes to Ali, who takes a quick shot for an easy goal.
And Arcadia goes into lead 2-0.
As you can see, their speed is paying off a lot right now, with them being up on a lot of counters.
You know, especially with Carrie being able to play such great defense and deny scoring opportunities, the strong shooters that you mentioned earlier are able to take advantage of that and take early breaks and get easier shots. Right now, Glendale has the ball and they have a foul. They're holding it up at top and they're trying to move the ball around. So, Tyler, what happens right off a foul? Are you allowed to shoot the ball?
Liv barely misses the ball.
So, back to that earlier question. After receiving a foul, what are the rules? What can the players do with the ball?
Right after a foul, the player can either shoot or pass, but after they fake, they have to pass and they cannot shoot.
So, that shot has to be a single motion and they can't...
Single motion, yes.
Okay.
Carrie's moving in from the 3 spot, looking for a pass or a shot, and they entered into Ali, who takes a quick foul for an easy pass out.
So, unfortunately, that goal doesn't count because...
She was inside the 5 meters, and she was a foul, so you're not able to shoot right there.
So for any foul, you have to be outside the 5 to take a shot, and it has to be within a single motion.
Sammy makes a great steal from number 7 on the Glendale team. Liv is looking for an open pass right now to offense.
That was also
Carrie
Sammy.
gets a quick ball to 3 and is about to shoot, I believe. And she scores an easy bucket from the 1 position.
So that was Carrie's second goal of the game, and that was Sammy's second steal of the game. And both of those players are playing great and allowing each other to set up and score.
Right now, Carrie's doing a great job of denying the ball to set, since the ball is on the 1-2 side. And now Cassandra is dropping to deny set.
So when a player drops onto set, it prevents passes from going in and allows players to quickly drop on set and block that dangerous position completely from having...
Ali was left wide open at the 3 spot and is about to pass into set, and another pass to Christine, and an easy score from the 1 position.
So that kind of passing and speed usage is exactly what Arcadia needs to keep doing. And they were able to fluidly move the ball from the goal all the way back up to the other side and get that easy shot.
Glendale has just called a 30-second timeout so they can talk about their game plan and their future plays.
So, Tyler, what do you think Arcadia needs to watch out for from this Glendale team?
This Glendale team seems to want to work through set, so if they keep denying set the way they have been, the game should go in our favor.
So right now, Arcadia is holding Glendale to a 3-3 position and
Cassandra O'Connor
denying any
and
drives. And then Cassandra and Carrie work together to receive the ball and steal it from the Glendale team, where it lands back into Cassandra's hands.
But a pass that barely skips over the set's hands goes into the goalie, into number 7's, the defender's possession of.
Right now, the Glendale team, number 7, has driven it all the way back in, and they've gotten it into a semi-dangerous area.
Oh, right now, Catherine and Sammy have just worked together to make a great defensive play to deny the ball into the goal.
So that was a really good group effort from Catherine and Liv to deny the proper shot that led to it being barring out.
Cassandra is driving in from the 2 spot all the way to the post and seems to want to make a pass. She makes a pass to Castrine, who takes an easy shot into the goal.
That was a really good lob.
That is great teamwork by the Lady Apaches.
And with 1 minute left in the first quarter, Arcadia seems to be pulling ahead and seems to be playing pretty well.
If they keep up this momentum, they should have no problem defeating Glendale. Right now, Carrie is denying set, and Catherine is denying the drive, and they seem to be playing great team defense and forcing a very hard shot from outside the 5 for an easy shot block by Catherine.
So on defense, Arcadia is preventing the team from getting close to the goal and holding them out. So all the shots are coming from outside the 5, making it much easier for Liv to block. And
Ali gets a great foul outside the 5, and it's going to pass to Cassandra, who's going to get a... And then Christine takes an outside foul off of Cassandra.
Her hand was like this. So I...
Once again, you can see how Arcadia is preventing them from
Cassandra makes a
going
great
in
block
and
from a bad pass, and now the Arcadia Apaches are taking advantage of the change of possession and passes it deep to the 1 spot.
When Arcadia moves the ball around like this, it makes it really difficult for the opposing goalie to pick what side to stay on. And when she gets off balance, it makes it so much easier to get that shot in. And with 1 second left in the quarter, it looks like
the
Glendale
goalie will shoot a
take
full court, and we'll see the outcome.
Unfortunately, she doesn't get her shot. Or fortunately, she doesn't get a shot off. And
at the end of the first quarter, Arcadia is leading by 5 goals with a 6-1 lead.
So, how do you think Arcadia played in that first quarter?
I think they did great. They pushed tempo, they controlled the game, and they had great teamwork. Shashank, how do you think they can improve in next quarter?
They can better utilize their speed on their breakouts, and there was a couple of fumbles up on offense, but other than that, they played really well, and they were able to do really well. But now the Lady Apaches will be shooting into the sun, and that will definitely make things a bit more difficult for them, especially for Liv, as she'll have to be blocking shots with the sun in her eyes.
The second quarter will begin in 1 minute and 10 seconds. Right now, the 2 teams are strategizing on how they can better improve their gameplay throughout the game. But the Arcadia Apaches have a disadvantage since we are playing with the sun in their goalie's eyes, so we will have a tougher time. But I'm sure we can overcome our challenges.
So the second quarter will begin with the sprint just as the first did. I think Arcadia should be ripe for taking that sprint from Glendale, and they should be able to use their speed to dominate the second quarter again. That buzzer means that there's 30 seconds left, and both teams should soon start lining up. It looks like there's going to be some
we are making
changes.
a line change from the starters from the last quarter. With now Yumin Ha starting. Is it Lauren Kai?
Millie Yu. It looks like Christine Chua is
Sammy
staying in,
and-
as well as Sammy.
And Carrie is staying in as well.
So, what do you think these new players will add to the team, and
I
do you
think
think
they
they'll-
will bring up a newfound energy that the last starters were running out of, and I think they're gonna use the new players to rest the starters for the next quarter.
Arcadia has had a problem with fatigue, especially in the second half in recent games. So, subbing out their players and letting them rest is definitely a good idea, don't you think?
I do.
And both teams have started to line up, and it looks like the second quarter will start any second now. What problems do you think having to look into the sun while playing will cause Arcadia? And do you think Glendale will be able to capitalize on that?
I do not believe so, because we have great goalies and great defense, which we're going to work together to overcome all their challenges. And it looks like we win the sprint. Sammy wins the sprint, passes to Lauren Kai to Yumin Ha. Yumin passes the ball to Lauren, but the ball is stolen by number 4 on Glendale.
So what just happened was a ball under, which is when the opposing team pushes the ball under.
It looks like Glendale is up on a counter, but Liv barely misses the ball.
And Glendale scores their second goal, making it 2-6. So that ball under is one of the many ways you can get a turnover.
As you just seen, the ball under caused them to have a goal, which I'm sure the Arcadia Apaches will not let happen again this quarter. The ball is entered into set
And it looks like
but the set
Glendale
guard was
recovers.
able to recover the ball, but they are still wrestling for the ball. But the ref overruled it and it called a turnover. I can't see.
If she plays the rest of the 4 quarters, then she'll be good. Not counting CIF.
With great defense and great teamwork, the Arcadia Apaches were able to steal the ball from number 8 on Glendale.
And it looks like they're on a fast break with Yumin Ha swimming down with the ball and
Who
pushing into
passes
set.
to Sammy, to passes to Christine, who passes the ball to
Millie.
Millie.
Right now, Arcadia is moving the ball around and
Looking for an opening for a quick shot, which they take and they capitalize on. Make an easy goal for a 7-2 game.
Hi. Yeah. Another cameraman. Come on.
Number 4 is going down to the 2 spot, going down from the 3 spot and looking for an opening to pass to. But the great teamwork by the Lady Apaches, again, they steal the ball. And we are currently countering, and the ball seems to want to go to the 1-2 side. Oh, never mind. It goes to the 4-5 side. Pass to Carrie.
So Tyler, could you explain to us what the 1-2 and the 4-5 side are?
So 1-2 and 4-5 are the sides of the pool, with 1-2 when you're facing the goal being the left side, and the 4-5 being the right side.
And then the set and point position.
Or in the middle of the goal, with set being the position closest to the goal, and point being the position farthest away from the goal in the center of the lane.
With great defense, they were able to capitalize on Glendale's mistakes and recover the ball without letting Glendale score.
Right now, they are working for an opening for an easy shot into the goal. Lauren Kai passes to Carrie Gomez, who is now looking for a pass. She draws a foul, which enables her to get a free pass. Lauren
she passes
Kai
into
is
Lauren.
driving in from the fourth spot and barely misses, but that was the right idea. And that was very good teamwork and a very good pass by Carrie.
Those kind of fast breaks are exactly what they need to score easy goals, and that's exactly the kind of things they need to capitalize on.
The ball is currently in set, but our set guard is able to draw a foul on their set, who takes a shot inside the 5, so it will not count.
And half of the second quarter has just ended, and Arcadia is still in the lead.
The score is still 7-2, with Arcadia being in the lead. Sammy passes to Carrie, who looks for a pass into set, and Lauren shoots it and scores for an easy shot through set. That is Lauren's first goal of the game, and now we are in a lead of 8-2. Arcadia has just made a line change and put Cassandra, Delaney, and another player in replace of Sammy, Human, and another player. Carrie, go. Is that Carrie?
That's Delaney. And
Delaney
Glendale
was-
bars out, allowing Liv to recover the ball, and Arcadia swims down to counterattack.
Catherine is working for a foul and passes it down lying into Allie's hands. Allie makes another quick pass back to, but the defense is able to deny it.
But Catherine was on another quick break, similar to the one Lauren had earlier.
And those
And
are
that
the type
was-
of movements we are looking for in this game, which will enable us to keep the lead that we have.
Right now, Arcadia is pressing really hard and doing man-on-man coverage, forcing Glendale outside and barely letting them come into.
Allie and Cassandra are working together to deny ball, but it barely goes in.
Arcadia's back on offense, and it looks like they'll recover the ball.
Cassandra draws a foul and needs to move out of 2 so she can make a free pass.
Press everywhere, guys. Press everywhere.
Cassandra passes to the weak side into Catherine's hands, but the ball is turned over by the ref.
So, Tyler, do you want to explain to us the whole 2-meter?
The 2-meter in the game is the red part of the lane lines and that area in between. And when you have a foul, you always need to move to the 2-meter to start the possession. But Arcadia was easily able to steal the ball from Glendale. The ball is moved down line, and they are working for set. They pass the ball in, and Mia is able to score an easy goal and able to capitalize on the defense's flaws.
That's Cassandra's third assist and Mia's first goal of the game. And it looks like Arcadia is really starting to pull away.
It seems that the line change that Coach Janice Clark has made is able to bring in new momentum from the players that were taken out,
And that new momentum comes with an increase in energy for both the starter players who were rested and the players who hadn't gone in yet, allowing the team to
control the tempo and push the game. Right now, we are up on a counterattack with Cassandra being open, and Allie takes a quick shot and barely misses.
5 seconds, Christina.
Oh, with 5 seconds left in the game, the goalie is going to take a full court. Oh, but the goalie passes to 4, who takes a full court shot and
just comes a bit short. And that's the first half done. Arcadia is winning 9-3 and seems to be controlling the tempo of the game.
Oh, right now we're going into halftime with a 5-minute break period.
Yeah, I would get both.
So Tyler, what do you think Arcadia has to do to get their third win?
I think they need to do exactly what they've been doing. They have been controlling the tempo of the game. They have great teamwork and communication, and they keep pushing tempo with all these line changes. So if they keep doing all of these things, they should easily be able to keep their lead. So Shashank, you want to give us a quick overview of how the first and second quarter went?
So Arcadia was dominant in both the first and second quarter. They were using their speed and their ability to work together as a better team, and they controlled the tempo of the game and were able to move the ball where they wanted and really push Glendale out of their danger areas. Liv was on the sun side, or the side where she had the sun in her eyes, and that was definitely harder for her.
But now she is back on her original starting side, and she should have a much easier time passing and blocking balls. Well, right now, Coach Janice Clark is telling the team new strategies and what they need to do to keep their lead. Shashank, what other strategies do they need to use this quarter?
It looks like they'll be moving players around. And with new players, that means more energy. They'll be able to swim faster, and the rest of the starters will be able to play better.
He told me, your pass is a little bit good. I said, okay, first pass out right there. He looked at me and said, I could have did that. What are you right?
The team seems to be in great spirits as they are all communicating right now during their halftime with 2 minutes left in halftime. The score currently is 9-3 with the third quarter starting. Arcadia is up and dominating.
And with 1 minute left in the halftime break, it looks like the game will soon commence.
Arcadia seems to really be taking control of the game, pushing tempo. Their speed and all their practicing that they have been doing seems to be paying off greatly right now. And we'll be back to you at the start of the third.
I know, I saw your wrist. I was like, it's okay, it's okay. Oh, we stole it. I can't let shit down. I'm like scared of what happened. Sit down. Pictures from everywhere. Okay, guys. We're going. Catch a couple left. Arcadia, clear! Arcadia!
Most definitely. I think the training that they've done has definitely helped with their endurance, especially with these 7-minute long quarters. It's definitely been helping. So, Tyler, what do you think this game has in consequence?
try and block her swimming. What you should do next time is once you see person drive, it's the person. Just swim in front of
Arcadia makes a great steal by Christine or by Liv, who passes to Lauren. Lauren then passes to Carrie, who passes right back to Lauren, and she's on a quick drive. But the ball was stolen by Glendale number 4.
With 1 minute 30 left in this quarter, both teams have scored.
And the score right now is 11-5 in Arcadia's favor. But Sammy was able to make a quick steal off a pass, and Arcadia was able to take the ball into their possession.
Lauren passes the ball
To Human, who is about to shoot. She shoots, but she passes the ball.
and Glendale recovers the ball.
Glendale just called a timeout to strategize their what they're gonna do for the remainder of the quarter and fourth quarter.
So that silence earlier in this quarter was caused by technical difficulties. So Teller, would you mind recapping what happened in the third quarter?
So far in the third quarter, Arcadia made a line change and took out their starters and put in a second line. The Arcadia throughout the quarter has been controlling the tempo of the game and seems to be using their speed to their advantage and being able to score.
So it seems they've been doing squad play where they've been switching out the squads where they'll have 3 starters and three non-starters in at the same time.
Yeah. Right now, as you can see, Arcadia is talking out what they're gonna do on defense.
Good.
What they're gonna do on defense, and to counter whatever play that Glendale throws at them.
So Tyler, what do you think Glendale could do to possibly get back into this game?
Not too many things. We are really controlling tempo right now. But one main thing that they could do is start communicating a lot more, and that might help them get back into contention, but it's very unlikely.
And we're about to start once again as the Glendale team starts going to line up. So whenever a team calls a timeout, they do get a chance to strategize with their coach and plan out what they're going to do. They also get to immediately set up in a 3-3 formation with the
or
goalie
whatever
receiving the
formation
ball.
they want to choose. So right now, the Glendale seems to want to set up in a 3-3 formation with the goalie passing to number. Right now they're just driving, trying to get a player open, but Arcadia's communication was able to break their play. Number 7 just got a foul, and she is about to shoot, but it misses.
But Glendale recovers the ball and is able to draw a foul.
But Glendale got another foul with number 7 about to shoot again, but misses for a second time in a row.
It looks like Arcadia is
doing
trying to go
very
on a
well
fast
right
break.
now in goal, blocking 2 of the same shots by the same player in the same position.
The ball goes out to Lauren Kai, and she sets it.
But Glendale was able to steal the ball. Number 7 really seems to try to want to score right now, and is going for a foul for a shot, but it misses for the 3rd time in a row.
And that's
The
a wrap on
score
quarter
in
3.
the end of the 3rd is 11-5 in Arcadia's favor.
So as the fourth quarter starts, there's going to be some more lineup changes, a new squad will go in, and the goalie will change. Liv Hernandez will take the field, and Christine Schwa will go into goal.
Right now, they're going to use this time for both of the teams to strategize how they want to play out the next minutes of the next quarter in the last and final quarter of the game. Even with Arcadia's subbing and changing the lineup so frequently, their communication is key to their in their ability to work together and work with new players.
And we have 1 minute till the teams start to line up
Shashank,
again.
so with their practicing and all their hard work they've been putting, can you see a difference in their fourth quarter? Or do you think we will see a difference in their fourth quarter with their tempo and their ability to keep their speed up?
They have recently had some problems with endurance in the fourth quarter in some of the closer games, but I think right now with some of the players being able to rest up, they should be able to do just great. And their practice has definitely paid off, and their hard work is definitely showing.
So the next quarter is starting in 20 seconds, and as you have seen in the last 3 quarters, the two teams will line up on opposite sides and sprint for the ball. Arcadia is putting in a new lineup with Sammy,
With Millie, Yumin Ha,
Carrie, Liv, Christine in goal.
Liv's gone out onto the field, and sprinting will be Lauren Kai.
Yeah, and Lauren Kai is sprinting.
Liv's done a great job in goal today, and hopefully she can do the same in field.
The two teams are sprinting off, and it seems to be a very close sprint. But Arcadia was able to make the
Recovery,
sprint,
and that
make
was
the sprint
Lauren's
recovery.
first sprint recovery of the game.
Yeah. Lauren is driving in from the sprinter spot and got a ball, but it was stolen by Glendale, number 16 and 21. I think throughout this game, number 7 and their goalie seems to be the biggest threats that they are facing. So if Arcadia can really focus on those players and aspects of the game, they should be able to keep their lead.
It looks like Sammy Bierman has been ejected, and Glendale has a man-up opportunity.
For 20 seconds. They are currently in a 4-2 setup, but Carrie was able to draw a foul. Glendale passes the ball out to the wing, and the shot was shot blocked by
Unfortunately, they were able to get it into the set, and in that area, it's really easy to score. And Glendale brings it to 6-11.
And the shot blocker was Liv. Shashank, how do you think we can prevent that score in future plays?
Better communication. There seemed to be a bit of confusion when that call was called, which led to one of the Glendale players being left open. So better communication and shifting will lead to a possible prevention of that.
Lauren Kai takes a shot, but the goalie was able to block it. But Liv Hernandez is going for the ball recovery. But the refs call a foul, so the Glendale's goalie was able to make a free pass to their set on the opposite side.
Carrie Gamez is able to recover
Carrie
the ball.
was able to steal the ball, and now Glenn is able to make a shot, but the goalie blocks the ball. It seems that number 7 is getting more physical as the time goes on and seems to be working for the calls. But Liv and the rest of the team is able to work together and work very well on defense.
But
Christine just blocked a ball from the 1 position, and that was a very good block. Sammy right now is up on a counter from the 1-2 side and is going through and gets a foul. She's looking for an open pass, and she passes to but the ball was stolen before Sammy was able to make a pass.
Right now, it seems like Glendale's key player is their point number 7. She seems to be taking point on most of the offensive moves, and shutting her down would be really helpful.
But right now, they're putting Carrie Gomez on her, who is a very good defensive player, and she seems to be shutting down number 7. And the team, Arcadia Lady Apaches, are working together to force an easy shot to the goalie, Christine, who was able to block that ball. Right now, Liv is looking for an open pass and passes to Yumin Hall, who passes to Millie, who passes back to Yumin, who makes a great shot from the 5 position. That is her first goal of the game, and those are the type of looks we were looking for. That was a great play by the Lady Apaches.
And Arcadia starting to pull away with half of the quarter done for. There's just over 3 minutes left in this game.
Right now, we are leading by a 6-goal lead. So the score is 12-6 in favor of Arcadia. Lauren Kai draws a foul and forces number 7 to not be able to shoot, and she is going to have to pass. Number 7 the ball seems to be trapped at number 7, who cannot shoot, and forced a bad pass.
And Sheen was able to recover the ball.
Liv and Sammy were able to force the ball to the defensive side. Arcadia calls a timeout.
Arcadia's first timeout of the game, and they may use this opportunity to set up and get another goal in.
Right now, they're using this timeout to sub in 3 of the starters, Ali, Cassandra, and Delaney. I think with the new addition of these 3 players, it will bring a new tempo to the game and keep our lead against Glendale. Right now, we are setting up offense in a 3-3 lineup with Liv being set and point being Carrie.
So, Tyler, what do you think about this widespread scoring? As
I think
a majority of
it's
the players have a
play,
goal.
Especially for our team, because that's the way we like to keep the score, not have very close games, and it seems to be helping our tempo. Liv gets the ball in set and draws a foul on number 7.
The ball goes to Catherine, and she's pumping in.
She passes weak to Cassandra, who passes to Ali for a quick shot, and it goes in for a cross-cage shot. That was great teamwork and passing by the Lady Apaches.
Passing like that just gets the goalie off center and off balance and makes it much easier for them to score those top corners.
As the game goes on, the tempo seems to be remaining the same, and we are keeping control of the game and not letting Glendale push tempo.
So does it look like the Lady Apaches' endurance and hard work has really increased? Or
as we have mentioned before, all the hard work they have put in is especially paying off right now, since they are able to use their legs a lot more this game and push themselves to many new opportunities that we have not seen in past games. A shot from the 1 position, barred out. And
Carries on a quick
break for a 5-meter. For just an ejection.
And number 4 on Glendale was ejected, allowing Arcadia to get a man-up opportunity.
Right now, we are in a 3-3, and we are pushing to a 4-2 positioning. The Lady Apaches are making great passes right now, looking for an opening for an
And
easy bar in to cross cage from Cassandra O'Connor. That was very good passing.
And that shot was also really good. That was her third goal of the game, and
Bar downs are not something we see a lot in this game, so
pretty good. And there's just under 2 minutes left in this quarter, and Arcadia is starting to pull ahead.
right now they're chopping the ball at the 2 position, and if they draw a foul, the ball will not be able to be shot from there. And the foul was drawn, and now they are working to deny an entry to set.
Looks like Arcadia is pushing out Glendale, forcing
the-
them to stay to the
The ball
outskirts.
was turned over by the ref, and now Catherine Kekelian is up on a counter, who passes to Mia, who passes to
Delaney, and Delaney's in set.
Delaney makes a quick attempt, but is now looking for a pass out. But Glendale's defense was able to
Recover the ball.
Yeah, recover the ball. The set was able to make a foul outside of 5, and they shoot, but Christine blocks the
The
shot.
bar in. Ali has the ball once again.
Delaney is up on a counter attack, and so is Cassandra and Catherine weak.
Right now, Cassandra's
The
ball
pass goes
passes-
weak to Catherine for an easy shot, which leads to a near side goal. The Lady Apaches are really taking control of the game right now, and not letting Glendale push tempo or even score a goal.
And right now, there's only 40 seconds left in the game, which at max is 2 possessions. So it looks like this game is coming to a close.
They are doing a hard press, not letting the ball stay in one position for very long before they're looking to steal the ball, which Catherine and Delaney are able to work together to force a turnover. Catherine is currently up on a drive from the center position and passes out to Mia, who passes back, who shoots it, but the goalie was able to make a recovery.
And there's 3 seconds left in the game.
And that wraps up the
CIF Southern Section Girls Arcadia versus Glendale matchup. The final score was 15-6 for Arcadia.
You guys know that we go back to some guys, right? And then so you're just gonna recap, say your names at the end, and then so you see the graphic over there, then we'll go off you guys and turn your mics
How
up.
do we end it?
Just say, well, it's been Tyler and Sage.
Sure.
Jacky.
And that concludes the Arcadia versus Glendale game.
The score was 15-6, and Arcadia was victorious against Glendale.
So this is their third win against Glendale in a row, the two from the last season, and their first win this season. This game will definitely help them later on in the season. Don't you think so, Tyler?
I do. It will help them in their CIF ranking and their league ranking with another win that just goes to show how much their hard work and their practice has been putting in, or that they have been putting in, is paying off later in the season. Stay tuned for tomorrow for our APN show. Thank you.
I'm Shashank.
I'm Tyler.
Lisa.
Wait, am I doing two off field?
You might do off field.
You're gonna have me off field?
Possibly.
Okay.
I'm going to start you in field for now.
Thank you. I'm sorry for throwing.
Okay.